It's Wednesday, March 23rd, 2022, and it's kind of a rainy day here. It's a little overcast, some sprinkles, supposed to get more rain later, but I got what I needed to get done. This is the original Digibug here, if you haven't seen it from the, you see me in it, and then, so this one here is the 2000 Volkswagen Beetle. It's got the diesel engine in it. Actually, the second diesel engine. The first one lasted about 250,000 miles, and I got another one put in that was used out of a Jetta that got wrecked, and it had about 180,000 miles at the time. So it's got over 200,000 on that motor, and that's going to take me to Oklahoma City. Now this one over here, this is the one with the bad. When you see the camera fall, it's that one because I haven't mounted it. That one's a little nice. I really don't want to mount something on the dashboard, so I got it attached to the glass. It's removable, and then it just sets there. So that's why it falls over. But I've got a permanent mount that I can put in there. I just got a few other things I want to do to that one. But this one here need a blower fan. Since it's going to get cold out, I'm thinking, okay, so if I leave in the dark tomorrow morning, I guess tomorrow morning is what it would be, Thursday, I'm going to need defrost. And the fan that was in there, I don't know if it was the resistor or what the heck, was going on with it, but it wouldn't turn, the blower fan. Just a little bit of air would come out. Not enough. I mean, if I need to defrost that window, it's going to be all fogged up. I'll be driving at night. Not safe. Shouldn't be doing that. So I went ahead and put the blower fan in this morning. Wasn't too bad of a job. It was less than half an hour. Just took out the glove box and, got up in there and put that in, hooked everything up. So that's done, and it's blowing hot air. Kind of like me. We're twins. So that one's a 2000. That one's a 2004. That one's gas. This one's diesel. So I'm taking the diesel with the price of fuel. That one I'm thinking about 40 miles to the gallon. I'm going to find out on this trip because I'm going to need it. It's about I think a 700-mile trip last I looked. So I'm looking to do that. I'm going to be heading to Litecoin Lisa's house, and Charlie, her husband, tomorrow. We'll be hanging out on Thursday. Not sure what time I'm going to get there. And then on Friday, we're going to the gun club. Probably going to do some shooting. And then we're going to have our live happy hour. Seems like I just got back, and now I'm leaving again. I guess that's the case because I flew in Monday. Got in at about after 3 o'clock, after being in Phoenix early, left at 5 a.m., and back home, went to a track meet, didn't get home till about 9 o'clock in the evening. So it was a busy day on Monday. And I'm on the road again. These are new little cigars that I got from, it's Drew Estate makes them. I like their cigars. This is the Grateful Dead, Deadwood version. And that's, it's not bad. It's got a vanilla-y smell. They have some pretty good cigars. They have acid cigars, they're called. And they're infused with all these like botanical oils, and the leaves are aged in warehouses with all these smells, and they smell really good. They have a good taste and flavor to it. Anyway, cigars. Let's talk about crypto a little bit. Cryptocurrency. I put it out. So that's what happens when you talk too much. You put your frickin' cigar out. But I looked today, and the crypto market's up a little bit. Had our spring equinox on Sunday, so I don't know. Maybe it's tied to the seasons a little bit. It's all about energy. That's really what it is. Cryptocurrency is energy. It's a store of energy. It's what energy we put into it as a community to make it grow. You'll have some cryptocurrencies that promise a lot, but they don't have a strong community. You have a community like Litecoin that's out there fighting, these comic book legends almost, the people in Litecoin, these larger than life people, but we're really not. We just love everybody. That's why we go to meetups. That's why we want to meet everybody. The community's really strong in Litecoin, and there's just something that gravitates a lot of us to it. I don't know, I guess it's the decentralized nature, the limited supply. I mean, there's just something about it, and I keep saying it's sound money for the digital age because, it has all the characteristics of that. It is sound money for the digital age. It works. It's just money. It's solid. You want something that works. That's better. Okay. So these crypto meetups, you want to check them out if you can. Very important to get there and meet like-minded people. Very important. Get back to this bug. I had to actually change the tubing since it's 2000, the tubing up to the washer fluid from the reservoir, the pump, and then up to the wipers because it just gets brittle and frail. So I replaced it with some latex type, clear tubing. and plastic tubing that's there's still a little bit of the old stuff, but hopefully it holds up, and then I can get washer fluid going up and wash off the windows on the way. I'm telling you, I can't let the thing go. It's got about 300,000 miles on it, and I knew this would be a legendary story. I'll tell a story one time about how I got it, everything that's been done to it, and I just knew that at some point that thing is going to take me to meetups. I'm going to be driving the Digibug, and I'll be going all over the country and meeting, and it's just, I don't know, it's just one of those things. It's an interesting thing, and I named it after a Digibyte, of course. You know, it's one of my favorite cryptocurrencies, and it's blue. You know, it's a Digibug. So that's where I'm at. Litecoin Lisa's got the Litecoin Lisa mobile, and that thing's intimidating. And Digibug, you know, it's a little underwhelming, undervalued, underappreciated, underestimated, and I like that. Ask Lisa about Kansas City when she had her Litecoin Lisa mobile and I had the Digibug. Slow and steady wins the race. Just saying. I don't know if we'll be doing any racing in Oklahoma City though. We'll have to record it if we do, because it's actually humorous. See, I function better when there's a lot of turns in the city, that kind of thing, traffic. You know, I tend to operate that way. But if it's wide open spaces, pun intended there, I think Litecoin Lisa will take the victory. But you know what? It doesn't matter to me. We're partners. Wonder Twin team, activate. What is it? Wonder Twin powers, activate. Wonder Twins. So I joke about that. No, it's good. And I want you to go check out Litecoin Lisa, her channel, because every day she's got excellent guests, works really hard. She, yesterday, just got home because her plane was canceled out of Phoenix, you know, so her and Charlie drove home like 14 hours or something. I don't know what it was. And she still did her Tuesday show with Amy Fulmer. And Amy, we saw her in Phoenix. Love Amy. I mean, just, it's a great time. I mean, it's just, you meet great people. And we're not just faces, you know, out here on the screen. We get out there in real life and we promote the things that we believe in and try and spread that word to everybody else. It's fun. It really is. It's taxing. It takes it out of you, but it's worth the journey. It really is. And as our buddy Bix Weir says, it's the way of the crypto warrior. What is it? Changing the world day by day. And that's really it. Little by little, we just have to do things to try and make life better. Leave it better than you found it. And if I try to live by that simple principle, if we all left things better than we found them, the world would be a much better place. It really would. You know, you see something wrong and you have the ability to fix it, fix it. You know, I remember one time the door was wide open, you know, it wouldn't shut. It wouldn't shut. The wind blew it open, you know, so we go over and shut the door. It was just the post office, I think is where it's at. And it's just little things like that, because that affects everybody in there. Old people walking in, they're cold. And, you know, it's just, or there's garbage sitting on the side of the, you know, in the parking lot, just pick it up and throw it in the trash can. I mean, just do the little things, because, you know, that's how things get out of control, is because people who don't care don't do the little things. They let the little things go, and they eventually accumulate, and they build up and they build up and build up, and pretty soon you're living in a world that you really don't care to live in. So if we all do little things to improve it and make it a little bit better, it's just a better place to live, happier. Looks like it's starting to rain, and might be wrapping this video up. But you know, it's worth, I guess, dodging some raindrops to get the message out and to try and leave this place better than we found it. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to the journey that I've got in front of me this year. I've got a lot of places to be. Might be taking April off. We'll see though. But May, as of right now, looks like we might be going to New Jersey. So anybody on the East Coast, that'll be the time that that's a long drive too. That'll be the time that we can all meet, and I'm looking forward to that. I hope everybody out there, you know, starts making some plans that to attend the crypto meetup. Johnny Litecoin, he's the guy that always hooks us up and gets us a place. I really enjoy the vibe out there in Jersey and the people who are there. Beer Chicken Wings, you know, met him last year. Awesome dude. Hankowitz, met him last year in Jersey. You know, talk to him in the chat all the time. But it's one thing to talk to people, in the chat and you get a vibe for them, and I think you already know them before you meet them. I think we've already know each other, you know, from different ages, but you know, we come back together. Litecoin's brought us all together. I mean, I can't, it's always that coin. That's the one thing we all resonate around for whatever reason. You know, it's just, it brings us all together. It's a lighthouse. It's calling all the wandering boats home. It really is. And I always see it as a lighthouse. I need to build a lighthouse out here. I talked to Mitch about it, and he'll be back in a couple of weeks. I talked to him about building a lighthouse. I mean, how cool would that be? Just a symbol, you know, here at Westwood. It's just one of those things, you know, it's a spiritual type thing. The light, can you see the light? The coin, you can call it whatever you want. You can say it's only 120 bucks. I think it was $122 last time I looked today. But it will surprise a lot of people. There's no doubt in my mind. I'm steadfast in that. You can look at all my videos all the way back to, you know, when I first started making videos. Litecoin is the right coin. It really is. And you can make a lot of money at other stuff, but when the thing falls apart, the whole system falls apart like it kind of is right now, and people are starting to get scared, man, you want to have something in your possession that's that you don't have to worry about. You don't have to worry about that network ever failing you. Somebody mentioned, speaking of in possession, somebody made a comment on one of my videos and said, I mean, you can take possession of your coins off the exchanges and hold them? I take that for granted a little bit, and I think it's important for those of us who have been in the space for a while to teach others, and that's what I do. That's what Lisa does. Lisa's actually got some classes that man, that's coming up in April. We're gonna be teaching live seminars on her channel, and I don't know if I think it's through Patreon. So if you go to Lisa's Patreon, I've got a link on my website. You can click through, sign up for that Patreon, because that supports her. That supported all the things, you know, that she can do, going to Phoenix, hosting in Oklahoma City, all the events we're going to do throughout the year. It helps. I mean, fuel's not cheap right now, obviously. It costs money to get there. And we used to do this on our own dime and struggle. But now we've gotten to the point where at least we're kind of breaking even. And, you know, if I can break even and, you know, have my booze paid for and food paid for while I'm there and have a place to stay that's paid for and just pay for the expenses, I'm good with that, because, you know, I got a family to raise. And so it's not easy to break away and take your energy and divert it into those things. So sign up for her Patreon, support her. I don't do anything. I could, I guess, but I don't. And, you know, Lisa takes care of all that stuff, and, you know, just donate to her and support her via Patreon. It's very important. It allows us to keep this happy hour roadshow on the road. And I enjoy doing it, and I know she loves doing it. And she drags me along. So support her in her endeavors to get Westwood on the road. It's not an easy thing, trust me. But I do enjoy it once I'm there. So one thing, this doesn't stay lit very well unless I'm puffing on it all the time. So that's a criticism, I guess. But I talk a lot. So check out her Patreon, give her some support. She's got great information out there. Like I said, we're going to be doing, she's got other classes, but she and I will be doing an online class about wallets and taking control of your wealth, of your money. And as I said, somebody on my channel said, wow, you can actually take control of your cryptocurrency off of an exchange. Yes, you can do that. You can download a wallet. You can write down words in a certain order, and then that gives you a key. It unlocks a key to the blockchain that has all of your assets on there, and you can hold that key. See, the exchanges hold that key right now, and they hold it in their possession. It's important that you hold it in your possession, because at any time they can shut it down and say, well, you know, we don't like what you're doing, or we need you to verify certain things. They can make you jump through hoops, but that's your money. I mean, that's your energy stored up. Don't let them hold it for you. Don't let them be the custodians. You be the custodian, and you can do that by downloading a wallet. Several wallets on my website where you can link right through and download them that are pretty good wallets that I've used. We'll be doing that in the class, teaching you how to do that, how to send it from an exchange to that wallet, how to buy it, because I think that's necessary. There's so many people. I just talked to somebody the other day, yesterday, in fact. He's 70. I think he's almost 70. I think he's 69. And I said, I'll teach you how to get into crypto. And he's like, oh, well, yeah, I don't know. I'm just, not that sophisticated. Or, it's just too technical for me. I don't want it to be technical because it really isn't. If you have the help to get through it, it's not that technical. It's just difficult when you're first getting into it. All the resources, all the information, all of the homework that you have to do. And it consumes a lot of your time and a lot of your energy. And I think it's easier to... I'm a teacher by nature, so I always want to teach someone how to do something. So that's what we're gonna do in the classes. So check that out on Lisa's Patreon. Go sign up for that. And she's got a new website, litecoinlisa.net. Go check that out. Come meet her in Oklahoma City. Come meet me in Oklahoma City. Divvy Daddy's gonna be there. Jim Flanagan's gonna be there. Tom, if you've seen him in the chats, in the videos that I've done, he's gonna come up and be there. There's several other people. I think Litecoin Leader's going to be there. There are a lot of people who are coming in for this event, and I know I've missed somebody. There's a lot of them. Yeah, so, get to this meetup. It's going to be really good. It'll be a great session where you can meet people at the bar, casual environment, ask questions. I think Ron's coming up. Ron's been to a lot of our meetups. He is coming because he's going to bring me some signs or something for the bar. So, I got to make sure I got room. I got to put a big speaker in here. I've got to put all my clothes and everything and all that, and my cigars and all that stuff in the Digibug. And I got some signs I'm going to have to take home in the Digibug Ron's going to bring. So, I've never met so many wonderful people as I have in cryptocurrency. I've got people I've grown up with and gone to high school with, and I just don't hang out with them. I do occasionally, but I'll tell you what, I see my crypto road warriors more than I see the people who live around here, it seems. And it's because we resonate at the same frequencies and we believe in a lot of the same things, and we seek each other out. And that's the goal here on this, in this life, is to seek each other out, find each other so that we can fight this battle and transition from an old, broken system, a vampire system that is stealing our energy and saying enough is enough. Cryptocurrency gives us that opportunity to take control of our energy because we're putting that energy into this new form of money that is gonna hold it. It's gonna hold it as long as we want it to hold it. Pass it along to our children. Very important. These meetups are important to find each other so that we can help each other and raise all boats. That's the goal here. All right, I've talked long enough. The universe is saying you need to get out of the rain, so I'm about to do that, and my next video may be from the road in the Digibug, the original Digibug. All right, always trust yourselves. Trust what you're believing in. Trust what it's telling you in here, and go with it. That's what I'm doing. Gonna be getting in that car and hitting the road. So I hope to see you soon. I'll make some other videos. Check us out on Litecoin Lisa's channel on YouTube. We'll have the live happy hour at 4 p.m. Central Time if you can't make it to Oklahoma City, but do if you can. It's free to attend. Get there if you can. I'm going 700 miles one way. So if you're anywhere close, take the day off. Come check it out. It'll be worth your time. All right, I love you all. Always trust yourself, trust your instincts. You know what's true, what's real. Quit playing in their casino, their chips. Get sound money for the digital age. That's Litecoin. All right, love you all. Have a wonderful day.